Yo, 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 we will be coming on very shortly, just working out a few little kinks here on the setup, as this is a different setup as I did previously. We're doing emulation tonight on an old emulator, ePSXe, and let's get in here. So yeah, we are going to take a look at PlayStation 1 Mortal Kombat Trilogy. And this is a I guess you could call it a ROM hack. It has fixed music, which everybody knows that the MK3 musics in Trilogy had like a slower tempo and like a weird pitch to it. So at some point, somebody went through and reassembled the audio for it. So it's much better. And also, I'll be using a loading option built into ePSXe, which might cause some sound issues here and there, but it'll just demonstrate basically what the game would be like without loading. So let's take a look. Make sure that we got this set up here. All right. So same control setup that I was using with Fightcade, so that's good. Just make sure that this is propped up properly here. Get that over here a little bit closer. And that should be good. Let's just make sure that the YouTube is showing the correct titles. And then we'll be good to go. Yep, looks good. No, is it? Nope, looks like it switched it back on me. Of course. Now we'll just edit that real quick. Yep. Huh, that is strange. Completely wrong titles, even though it was updated. Really? Yep. Yeah, the titles that are in the saved in the settings are not what's showing up here. So let's just fix that real quick. And that'll do it. Okay. So this should be interesting. I'll run through like Shang morphs. I have a list of them here because I don't remember all the ones from Trilogy. The added ones, I should say. All right. Very good. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So there are issues with the sound that basically it can't do anything about. Let's get some. Just the way the music loads, and sometimes it's just not the wrong music altogether. But you'll be able to see here. I remember the button configuration. You gotta. Okay, so see how quick that is. Just give a little demonstration here. I do have to go back and adjust the settings. But you can see, super quick. Sometimes you get like a crackling of the audio here and there, especially when you're using Shang Tsung and you're like morphing. So let's go back. It's so funny that you have to use like start and the button here. All right, so let's do the code. Put it on very hard. Press her off. So normally back in the day, we would always put this on limited no load, so you'd only get your opponent plus. I mean, you get like 10 morphs out of the ninjas, the females and the male ninjas. Don't have to do that with this. It is still. You can see that the game gets interrupted. And I guess we'll put one buttons on. Joe-matic. What is going on? Tournament mode? No, we're just going to do just a little demoing with loading. And the music. As you can hear, the music is the correct pitch. So I'll go with Shang for now.
Choose your destiny.
We'll go with champion.
Superb. Fight.
So let's see. All right. Merchant, what is going on? How are you, sir? Missed me the other night. Oh, tournament mode. Well, tournament mode was in the arcade for UMK3, and then they introduced the 3-on-3 mode on N64, and they still kept the 2-on-2 mode for this. I think that's how that worked out. Something like that. Alright, so let's see. So you can see, like, that's really quick, but there's just, like, that little stutter. It's interesting, because back in the day when I used this, it didn't do that. Like, that little stop there, so this must be, like, a newer version of the emulator, or a different plugin or something like that, because it did not do that. I have to use a different button for it. Get the little double fatality sound in there. So let's go. Let's check out. Alright, so I got a list of the Shang morphs here. This is going to be fun. Let's do. Oh, yeah, I have to make sure that I'm on the right screen here. Alright, so. I mean, you'd have to wait. It's like almost 10 seconds, I think, in between like each one of these screens. This makes it like just a breeze. Alright, so we got Johnny Cage, forward, down, forward, high punch. Oh, no. No, that's N64. I'll have to look up. I wonder if maybe his is the same for MK2. So you can hear like the music gets interrupted. And there's like just look at this little tiny little pause, but I'm positive that wasn't there, and I mean that was many years ago. But yeah, so we got MK2 Kung Lao. That's his MK2 morph, I think. Back down back, high kick. So you can still see there. So the Legacy Collection we see is not, you know, it doesn't stutter like that. So that's very good. The Supreme Demonstration, yes, that's right. Nice little reverse uppercut there. Oop, don't look at that, invisible ice. This game, man, this game is weird. But look at that, just fires right back in. Just run back to Shang. Just trying to get some of these morphs here. Forward. Oh, we got a little bit of garbling of the sound. Forward, down, down, back, high kick. Why so complicated? There's Cybot.
Shang Tsung wins.
Oh, here's a good one.
Fight.
What do we have there? Maybe it doesn't work on this one. Baraka. Yeah, so the MK2 morphs are still the same morphs they were in MK2, which is good.
Sub-Zero wins.
Not really going for like any crazy gameplay or anything right now. I'm just checking out here. So we got back, down, low punch, Johnny Cage. Oh my god, what a clunky animation. But it wreaks havoc with the music. I'm kind of surprised he's even still playing.
Finish him.
And we got his joust.
Shang Tsung wins. Friendship.
Let's see.
Again.
We got Jax, MK2 Jax, down back for a high kick. Yeah, that sounds like that's what it was. Oh, nope, that's Shao Kahn. Jesus. I think maybe some of these are wrong. Back, forward, run. MK1 Raiden. Obviously, he didn't have a morph. Wow. Yeah. Some more weirdness. Just try to get through the round here so I don't have to keep resetting.
Shang Tsung wins.
So he's back forward high kick, Shao Kahn. Okay. Forward down back. Oh, see, that was an accident. Didn't want that. But on the original disc version, or I should say just the original hardware, it's like 5 seconds for unloaded morphs. So like if I morph into like a male ninja right now, there's no stuttering or anything because he's actually already loaded into memory. But by doing it through emulation, it's just speeding up the process where there's just like the empty space of loading time. So if I did the there, so that's just how it should be for everyone like this, but because there's still that stutter, it just makes it just a little bit annoying. But obviously much better than having to wait. Some garbling there. I think that's probably from the frame rate being sped up. It has to catch up. So let's see what else we got here. Alright, so we got Kintaro. He does not want to come near me. You can block in the middle of combos with the bosses too, so makes them much easier to use because they'd be, sitting ducks.
Tsung
Alright,
wins.
let's see what we got.
Fight.
Oh yeah, Robot Smoke has one. Just forward, forward, low punch. Oop. Accidentally did a babality there. Looks like we got like a tremor baby there.
Babality.
Rain morph is run, block, low kick.
Fight.
Try that. There we go. Yeah, they do not go nearly as high on this as they do on N64. They don't really do anything about the raindrop, as we used to call it.
Fight. Superb.
I also have the screen cropping adjusted a little bit because of the overscan. Makes it look, I guess, a little bit closer to how it would on like a regular CRT television. So there isn't the big gap on the top and the bottom. You can see like the bones hanging off the screen, like the blank area.
Finish him.
Ooh, interrupted his combo there for a one-button fatality.
Wins.
Classic jacks.
Fatality.
Down, back, forward, high kick. See, that's weird, because, like, Shao Kahn is back, forward, high kick, so it must be something else. Just reading. The morph time feels like really fast. Yeah, that little hiccup there was just, I think the
Shang Tsung wins.
emulator was having a little bit of trouble.
Fight.
I was looking for an older version of ePSXe, but even if I did, I'd have to find the old plugin that I used. This is technically the UMK3 1.1 AI, which has just like slight differences. Makes certain scenarios a little bit more difficult.
Shang Tsung wins. Fatality. Fight.
Okay, down, forward, back, high kick. Okay, I think this just had it wrong. Okay. Look at that. You didn't really even have time to do anything there.
Citadel wins.
Just got the morph out in time there, and it like interrupted the actual like morph animation. Yeah. And the little things I have to get used to. Doubling up the sound there. There's probably other settings I can look into, but then it actually might affect the loading time too. So the whole point of this was to show it like this is how the game could be without loading, more like the PC.
Shang Tsung.
What else do we have here?
Fight.
She's being a brat. guitar. Of course, you can't do the multiple. He's at like a cooldown. Oh.
Sindel wins. Fight.
We have MK1, Kano. What is it? Is it a 360? Okay. Oh, jeez. See, she got me on the morph back there. Man, wow. Pain in the ass in this. Or as we used to call it, PITA. P-I-T-A. Still looking for the morphs here to see what else we got.
Shang Tsung. Fight.
I guess it's pretty much it for the added characters. I don't think Human Smoke has a morph. Chameleon, I don't think has a morph. Wow, he really had a very lucky. Oh, jeez. I won't forget about Lucky.
Fight.
Forget what his combo is. I thought you could just like mash punches and hold back. Man, you like can't hit him with that knee lift. You just throw her right out of it. Ooh. Alright. So I'll do some run-throughs with some characters. Try a little bit harder here. Run the clock out. I forget if you have to change the settings. Nope. All good. Man, that's like arcade level quickness. Even actually maybe even a little faster. Alright, so we'll do MK2 Kung Lao.
Choose your destiny.
Who is
Superb.
a lot of fun in this game.
Fight.
Gotta get back to the swing of things more. That's right, he's a sweeper. You can get combos off of sweeps with him pretty easily.
Fight.
Man in the box, I hope that they do fix it. And I do understand what you're saying about that, how the slower music is a little bit, maybe a little creepier. But I don't know, it never sounded right. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. That's like something I wouldn't expect them to do, but since they are talking about having like improvements, maybe they did consider it. So it could just be an option too. Would be nice. pain here.
Wins.
All right, let's try to do something better here. The damage, MK2 damage for some of the characters is wild. Just a little bit more. He does not want to throw a fireball. It's amazing what just like a slight change in the AI can do that ruins the timing. Oop. We'll try it again. Just run the timer out.
Choose your destiny.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Gotta reset.
Fight.
Select, right? Yep.
Now. Choose your destiny. Superb. Fight.
Just being able to hear like the original tempo musics right now. Oh my god, just threw me out of Superman. There we go. It just, I don't know, just gives it more legitimacy. But there's other aspects to the sound that they'd have to fix too. So like, it doesn't play the jingle or chime or whatever you would call it at the end of a match or a round when you win. And it doesn't play the finishing music, so they could put all that in there. Will they try? I don't know. Yeah, see? Normally, like these little inputs that I'm doing would make him do other things.
Wins. Fight.
Let's throw another one. It's just like
Now wins.
But just the fact that they addressed loading times, like, to me is like already above and beyond what I expected. I really thought they would just take some like standard emulation, whatever they use for Digital Eclipse, and not bother with it. But I think they know there's enough of a demand for improvement that if they don't, they're just gonna get torn up over it.
Fight.
Getting a link on the combo there. These are these 1.1 AI differences. Man, spin is not as good as MK3 Kung Lao's. Oh, hello. Yeah, much tougher. I'll run out and try again. I don't remember how many different Destiny towers, if they increased the number because of the characters.
choose your destiny. Superb.
This over is a little bit distracting.
Fight.
Alright, so that's a pretty standard punish. You can do better than that if you can get your dive kicks canceled fast enough.
Now wins. Fight.
Scorpion has the forward teleport in this one. I think he can like punish anything with the Superman. I do not understand what is happening there. What's that? That's like high punch, low punch, down low punch, something like that. Okay, yeah. I was hitting 2 high punches instead, and that's why I was... It's been a while. There we go. Fresh decapitation. And it's just gonna kind of chill there. See if we got anybody. Check over on YouTube.
Fight.
Oops, I gotta go back over to the screen. So Mark Lee asked in the YouTube. Yeah, there's it's just that the UMK3 AI was updated to fix some aspects of it that were easier. And like free game glitches were lumped into that between like 1.1 and 1.2. And for whatever reason, they decided to use 1.1 for Trilogy, which means they were probably starting to develop it. I'm assuming like as like UMK3 was released. Sorry about the scrambling audio there. So I'll look more into this stuff. I had to like research on like old forums and posts and like even like newer stuff, just to like refresh my memory on how to set all this up, and it was just a little bit different. Whoa! All right, I gotta try to time this here. Didn't want to have to cheap him out like that, but
Wins. Fight.
so Noob Saibot, really busty character. His projectile, we called it the Disabler, people called it the Ghost. Just super duper fast. And he basically has an infinite anytime he hits you. So what I could do is jump back and kick again, and he'll throw another one, but it would have done damage to me. So try to see if I can still squeeze this one out. It's just such a quick... Man.
Saibot wins. Fight.
Andreas, thank you for the follow. And obviously you can't attack him. So. And then it breaks in the middle, so you get full damage on the second half of the combo. So it's actually like beneficial to let him hit you and then bait another one. And then time your combo. If he wants to do it. Oh, yep, there he did it right there. So the second half of the combo there gets 20. Oh, no. I think it only did the first part there. I think had they continued with the updates in the arcade, that they definitely would have made them playable next as like a smaller update, like compared to Ultimate, since the 16-bit versions got them. But I mean, at least we got them for that and for Trilogy. It's a really weird collision. MK2 characters are not scaled properly. So I think a lot of them, like, they had to like reduce the height on them by like the different percentages. So it's not uniform. It's kind of strange. But I don't know how much testing they actually did to see like if combos like hit properly on them. Because like Baraka has like a similar problem as the female ninjas, where you can't get starters on him with certain characters, but I don't know if it's as many characters. So it's like clearly just like a, they didn't like check the, the height of the collision boxes. Or sorry, I should say the width of the collision boxes. And definitely didn't even do it between 3 and Ultimate for them, so it's 53%. That is just nuts. Trying to remember if there's any other strategies in the earlier AI. I did have one buttons on, but sometimes one button's just, see, they do stuff like this. And then doing the first hit of the brutality is like the only way to get you out of it. That was an accidental teleport. Teleport will get you out of block, so you can just like hold block and teleport. Same thing with regular MK3 Kung Lao and Shiva. I haven't done any of those combos in a long time. I'll see if I can get some of those out. So you have to like resort to like the jump back attacks and then projectile. That was a little better. Oh. So he didn't even go back to full screen. Did you ever play the hacks like UMK3 Plus? Yeah. Yeah, I did a little bit of I guess you could say beta testing after the first round of testing went through. Gave some suggestions here and there and found some bugs for Drew. I played the other ones like Ultimate Cup, and I think there's like one other one, and then I also worked on one with Conqueror. We started like 10 years ago, and that one, I think he stopped around like 2019 with that. But I gave him a lot of input for just things that we would like to see. How the balance would change if you did like a minor tweak here and there, or like gave them like a move from like a later game or something more similar. And we just called that Tournament Edition. There was an MK2 one as well, but I don't know what the current status is of the MK2 Plus, MK1 Plus. That's right, he has that crazy kick combo that's like it's like 10% chip damage.
Kumao wins. Fight.
Ooh, missed him. MK2 Kung Lao is like one of the best roundhouses in the game. Look at how fast that is and the range on it. Look at that, it's wild. Yeah, definitely tougher.
Fight.
Still 44 for a drop combo though. $27 for that. I think it's like 33 if you get a regular jump kick. I don't know what that is. I think it's like high kick, low kick, high kick, back high kick. I played a lot of Trilogy, but only against like a couple people. So I don't remember as much. I was trying to get him out of here.
Wins. Fight.
Look at that. I think there was just one hit of chip damage there. So she did that weird neutral jump kick. Wow. What the hell? So he can't get his starter on them. Yeah, she did that weird neutral jump kick in a situation where she would normally like jump at me, and then it would set up a juggle combo. So not having that makes it a little bit more shallow playing against the CPU. I'm gonna run out of timer and start with somebody else. It's gonna take me a little bit to get back into these. Alright, let's try Rain.
Choose your destiny. Superb.
Alright, we got. Let's see. Sawa and Ermac, they're relatively easy to get his infinites on, but it's gonna take me a little bit to figure out the timing again. Yeah. You can just like rainball them, and we'll just usually just take it and get 4 of them. That's not, see, the timing is different on this. Let's just do 1. Okay.
Rain.
Try again.
Fight.
He's just not punching on the way down there. So when you get that run instead of a punch, you're just like mistiming it just slightly. Oh, slowed down baby scream for the elephant.
Wins. Animality.
You know, I don't know if they'll do the N64 port.
Fight.
I mean it seemed like they did like fewer and fewer ports of things the further in they got with them. So like the first like game has, I don't know, like 4, then there's like 3, then there's 2, and then there's just like MK4. So yeah. We'll see. I think it's more likely. Like I think it's more likely we'll get N64 than N64 Trilogy than like Gold. But you never know.
Wins.
They may have some like freedom to pick games as they go, depending on, I guess, like the success. Oh yeah, you can do that infinite time over infinite. Jade doesn't even bother to use her projectile protection here. Almost. I'll get it by probably third or fourth character.
Fight.
Alright, a little better there. Of course, you got scrambling sounds to throw me off. It's got quite a bit of cooldown on that.
Rain wins.
Yeah, they like. I don't know. I would assume that since they are like they were running with MK4 like arcade, that they mastered the emulation for it. But if they haven't for whatever reason, and they're just like, screw it, we're just gonna put it on it anyway. I would say then maybe more likely we'll get a gold release. Oh, you think maybe they'll do like special forces and mythologies or something? What a pain.
Rain wins. Fight.
This is tough. Yep, it's not even doing anything. Wow, he's just doing whatever he wants right now.
Sub-Zero.
That was wild.
Fight.
Try it again. Like, punches didn't even come out. I'm absolutely hitting that at the right time. Oh, that was an accident.
Rain wins. Animality.
Kajak, what's up? Yeah, Rain is a real pain in the neck.
Rain wins. Fight.
Oh, ran right through my projectile there. Oh, that was weird. And I'm missing that punch from the other side there. Disturbed to Link, thank you for the follow. How did that miss? Oh, I hope this doesn't. Okay, I know in the if you play it on like PS3, it locks the system up.
Fight.
Sindel's like I think a little easier to do the time over infinite on. to get it just right so the rainbow goes under, and it just keeps them in air. Of course, I'm doing terribly at that tonight.
Rain wins. Fight.
Okay. There was a couple. Oh yeah, there's like twice as many bones in Trilogy. There was already twice as many bones as there should be in UMK3, and so technically it's like 4 times as many.
Fight.
Yeah, Dark and Rahl, yeah, Rain is, I mean, he's another one. He and Noob Saibot are pretty much, I mean, if you use the right attack, you're going into an infinite, like, anytime you touch somebody. So, like, he has, like, that 4-hit punch combo, like this one. Like, there's no reason to ever use it. I always go into the roundhouse combo. And if you're, like, at least halfway, like, into the screen, you should be able to get, like, some kind of, you know, some kind of volley. Right here should be good. Yeah, it's just a little short though. I want to do a tackle. Oh, okay. He just decided, you know, he's had enough. We just gotta wait the timer out. There it is.
Wins.
Yeah, the 10-hit limit on it is, you know, just it was at Drew's discretion because he wasn't in the original game. He figured he didn't have to like give him his trilogy properties. I think he's got N64 frame data. Otherwise, I think he should just have more normal damage off the roundhouse combo, or like the setups for the combo, and then just limit the roundhouse to like 7 hits, so he could still get like close to 50. Because right now, I mean, I can still get like over 50 into like 60 with him on UMK3 Plus, depending on the scenario. Clean over. There we go. This was that was unfortunate. Fatality. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
Fatality.
They should have, each section of him should explode like as it hits the ground.
Fight.
Oh, see, look at it. You ran right underneath him again. It's like the timing like slightly varies or something depending how high they are. I can't really tell. Come on, teleport. There you go. See, like right there, it's like fine. And he missed it. How did he miss that? He does have a quicker recovery time here. Again, look at that. Just runs right out of it. I thought that combo was going to beat him. Oh my god.
Wins. Fight.
Yeah, definitely some characters you have to make adjustments. I'm out of practice with this stuff, so I'm getting there. Missed it. See? Why does that happen? Yeah, it's all like 10% faster than MK3. I kept it at the 60 frames a second for this for tonight, just to keep it faithful, because that's what people are going to be playing. That'd be another thing I think people would be interested to have the option for the frame rate adjustment, because they spoke about frame rates this weekend. I doubt they would put the option in. I think they would probably just make that like the permanent way to play it. But people are used to playing Trilogy at the 60 instead of the 54. Let's do. All right, we'll run it out. We'll try somebody else. How long have we been going? An hour? All right, we'll do a couple more, I guess. We'll do Raiden. We'll try Raiden. Raiden can get some like reptile style combos in this, but a little trickier.
Fight.
Instant air Supermans. Yeah, Trilogy, people have been, clamoring for a re-release, but really people want like an HD re-release, like arcade quality, everything. I'm gonna be honest, like they really could have done that. I know it would have taken, way more. There we go, that's a good Raiden combo. Way more effort. I don't know what the legal aspect is of adding in the old, the older characters from the other games. There is not that there would be any licensing issues, but the likeness issues. I know that that was a big reason why we didn't really see any updates to Marvel vs. Capcom 2, because when Capcom didn't have Marvel rights, they couldn't change the game. They could only re-release They could re-release the game, but it couldn't have any changes. See those little stray uppercuts? They don't do those in 1.2. Wow, how did he beat that roundhouse?
Fight.
I thought I was going to catch him with that jump kick. Alright, let's see if I can run him in here. That still works in this. Alright, got that one again. Ooh, I actually canceled the He went for the one button fatality, so he jumped in, but I canceled it with the Superman.
Fight.
Went for multiple juggle there with him. See if I can do it again.
Fight.
Yeah, that was good.
Well done.
sometimes you just don't get that. No, we got brutality on it. Sometimes you just don't get the frame bump.
Wins. Brutality. Fight.
Oop. What damage on that? 40%. For what?
Wins. Fight.
Jesus. Yeah, he couldn't do anything wrong there.
Fight.
Let's try this again. Yeah, much more active.
Fight.
Yeah, it's just a icon 54. That's just a simple little flashy combo.
Fight.
Man.
Well done. Finish him.
Boom. I don't remember if you still have to do the if you still have to mash on like what was it, like low kick and block.
Fight.
For his other electricity fatality. Just throw happy.
Raiden. Fight.
He does not want to. Do you have to do? Do you have to do the? What's it called? I don't even remember if that's in this game. If you have to do their actual pit fatality in this, or if just the old way with the hold low punch and low kick and uppercut. Is Trilogy on N64 more balanced than this? Well, just by this game having like another like 6 or 7 characters, it's already gonna, and every time you add another, like, you know, which we call like the equivalent of the seasons that they do now, they're just untested and there wasn't any way to patch stuff. So it's really hard to say. Like on a percentage, like character basis, it's probably the same. Like Rain and Noob Saibot are still, you know, they're still, you know, pretty busted in N64. Kung Lao and Baraka are, you know, very, you know, very like heavy duty combo characters in this. You know, and the chip damage and stuff. So It's yeah, it's kind of pick your poison. But the yeah, so what Darkin is referencing there, this game plays more like the arcade, like UMK3. There's no doubt about that. There's like the N64 version plays like not closer to, but like somewhere between like the 16-bit ports in the arcade. It's not that bad. Definitely closer to the arcade, but that's like a good way to describe it. While this game just has sort of like, there's just like issues here and there that kind of like crowd the attempt at the arcade fidelity. But there's like a handful of things that just don't match up. What is it? It's like 98% the same. Whereas an N64 is like maybe like 85. Has like all kinds of frame data changes and like the crouching high kicks and like the sweep knockdowns is like kind of like MK2. Ermac has like no cooldown on his teleport punches. You know, little stuff like that. There's like a whole list. You can look on MK Secrets, and MK Secrets has like everything on there that's different. That's right, he can't do it. Man, such crazy damage. 46. Just gotta try to lame her out here. Oh my god. Heck, if you think Trilogy didn't have an arcade port, UMK3 was hard enough as it is. Time constraints and the amount it cost for like ROM chips. Oops. And the board they probably would have had to cut even more stuff. It just wasn't worth it because they technically didn't add any ROM chips between MK3 and UMK3. They just replaced them. But the thing is, they could have just added chips. Like, they could have just done that, but I think it was just a cost-saving measure. So that's why we didn't get Trilogy on the arcade. Still could do it today, though. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this one. It's tough.
Melina wins.
Alright, let's try Baraka. So I'll work on these and I'll make some serious efforts to do some more, like add like the 1 credit. 1 credit clears. So the thing that makes Baraka so much better in this game is the blade spin, which is like a forward down 4 block. Right? Forward down 4 block. There it is. So that move is nuts. In the N64 version, though, I believe they did balance it. I think it has damage protection. I think there's like maybe some other limitation to it. I don't know if you can do 2 in a row. But if you do it too close to the corner on PlayStation, it will lock him, and he'll just like slowly move away, like stuck in place, and the other character will just sit there flailing. So that's no good. So let's try. Yeah, see. Boom! Look at that, 60% right there, and he can do a little bit better than that. If he does like a teleport, I'll see if I can get something better than that.
Fight.
I can get him there. And there's really like not much the CPU can do. There you go. There's a little better. Oh, 60. Yeah. I was just getting like button lock. I wonder if that's a limitation to this emulator.
Fight.
Yeah, I can't hit low kick if I'm holding block. And if I hit low kick, I wonder if it reads it as like an analog button. That's probably why. I might have to get like a mapper. That might be why I'm screwing some of this stuff up. Yeah, let's see if I can get him in the corner. See, like how he got pushed back there? If you do that like too close, or like maybe too like high up, he'll just sit there for like the rest of the timer. Oh my god, I'm gonna run Baraka again because I got cheaped out there when I figured out that I like was dropping commands there. Just start that over and do one more. That's right, block button can't choose it.
Choose your destiny.
Moraka.
Fight.
Oh, hello. So this is the mystery game for the MK. Well, I mean, it's not like a mystery game because they're still like announcing games, but I'm assuming there's gonna be something that is very surprising. Like this is like makes people happy, but it wasn't a complete like no way they'll never do that. Like, so we'll see what happens. See how far in they go, because they'll probably do another collection of like the PS2 era games or something, and then maybe they'll throw in like DC Universe on there. Maybe even get like an MK9 re-release. That would be nice. See, like the CPU just cannot do anything to this move. Like all they have to do is duck and block, or duck and uppercut. Oh well, it didn't want me to do. I guess maybe you can't do command fatalities when one buttons are on.
Fight.
So if you hit him with the first one, then the second one you can get him like right as they move upwards. So you just get like that extra height.
Wins.
My cat's coming in here and telling me like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, so I could have gotten a little more at the end there. And it's such a weird input too. Like I feel like I have to like tap the button. Like if I just do it, like it just won't come out as reliably. And he can move around with it like Zangief's lariat, which is wild too. Getting a lot of and my cat's like telling me he wants water right now. Knocking stuff off in the bathroom. Vanity.
Fight.
See, like right there, this didn't come out. There's a weird buffer to it. It's very MK2. No. Is it? Oh well. Yeah. I only play on Fightcade under like special occasions. I usually
Fight.
refer to it like if somebody's running a tournament and maybe they just want some content for a stream.
Wins. Fight.
Oops. It's so strange how the one-button fatalities work.
Baraka wins. Fight. Baraka.
Almost had him set up for an infinite there, but
Fight.
not enough health left.
Finish him.
Nope, he just doesn't want me to do anything.
Baraka wins. Fight.
Let's see if I can get something good on here. TC, like, it did not come out there. Alright, gives me another chance. Baraka's also got the same vulnerability that the robots have, along with, like, Kano, Shiva, and Cabal, where they can be hit on the ground in situations where other characters cannot.
Baraka wins. Fight.
Look at that beefy roundhouse there. This is right up there with MK Trilogy. Ooh, that almost glitched it. Come on. Super aggressive. Wow. Look at that.
Smoke wins.
Alright, we'll do Baraka one more time. That's not loading, that's just the actual like game. It takes forever to get through those screens.
Choose your destiny. Superb. Fight.
Did not come out again. Oh, all of a sudden he's like, oh, I can sweep that? Oh, definitely PlayStation version, for sure. Like I don't find the N64 port fun like at all. Like even like the little extra stuff. I mean, maybe if you say like the Super Sub-Zero, like he's like ridiculous in that, but I don't know. Just the game is very clunky. Like this game is, if you play the base roster from like UMK3, it's fine. But when you add these other characters, just really like gums it up.
Baraka wins.
I think you can get like 67 if you do two. You gotta get 2 high punches, I think, after the blades. Just they have to be higher up on the first hit. Try to get him on the other side of me here. And if you get him at the right distance... Oh my god. I'll do it again. I'll just continue on this.
Wins.
If you get him at the right distance, you can get, like, extra juggles at the end. Just imagine if you had to sit through the loading for all that stuff, though. Oop. Didn't do a telekinetic slam there, which I was expecting.
Baraka wins. Fight. Well done.
Very tough CPU in this.
Fight.
He can do pretty much the same thing as Katana. He can do his 4-hit blade combo, where it's like her 4-hit fan combo. Get the free sweep afterwards. I don't know if it works on as many characters. Alright, just... Yeah, he's got a lot of time to hit that, so you can actually probably walk forward and set that up. I mean, I could just sit here and just spam on the blades all day, but...
Baraka wins. Fight. Baraka wins.
Let's see if I can get her to jump at me. There we go. See how much higher she is there? Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Well done.
Try that again.
Jade.
Yeah, see, that's the difference, is they don't jump forward as much in that scenario.
Fight.
Just weird. I was gonna throw him out there just to get out of the match. She still did the protection after the projectile was gone.
Finish her.
What do we got here? No, yeah, the gift.
Baraka wins. Friendship. Friendship again?
Again?
Fight.
He gets a 30% in this.
Baraka wins. Fight.
See, in this game, he just like smacks him on the... Doesn't line up quite as well.
Baraka wins. Fight.
Settle down. ridiculous pressure.
Fight.
Bye-bye.
Fight.
So he can do that in the corner infinite. Tough though. Tough to set up. Punch, blade, punch, blade. They have to be up a little higher. So if you catch him with like one of these, like at the right distance. It's like every one of those fireballs is coming out fast. She has like the fast one after like a jump kick. Oh, he's like, nope, not enough room for the fatality, so I'm just gonna hang out. So much hacked stuff in these games. They got more and more hacked as they went along. I mean, you think about like MK3 had like 15 characters, and MK3 had like 23, and I think this is like 36. Something like that. But it didn't have to be like hacked. Nothing they could do. Whoa. So yeah, Nightwolf can do an infinite to Baraka in the corner in this. I think a few characters can actually. I'm glad they got both of these fatalities back in here. I mean, there's really like no, you know, they could have done some blood or something like that. Would have been, but at least they found like an animation that they could recycle that would make it look like, you know, it made sense. I don't even know what that combo is. Kung Lao can move with his spin in this too, but they did limit the spin at least, like in the corner. I think there's like pushback and there's like a limited number of hits, so it's really, really nerfed. He can't get his combo starter on Baraka. Headlock Gaming, thank you for the subscription. Always coming in hot. 25 months. See, why could I not get that blade out faster to get a better juggle? Okay, low profile on the hat with the sweep. Alright, I'll just end that one. Headlock Gaming is out at Evo. I don't know if he's on his way back, or if he's staying another day, or if he... But he was out there with the whole release. Ghost of Enzo, I think we're getting MK4 Arcade. It's probably not the safest bet, but like I said before, if they have like a fully emulated, you know, like say they were like, we have to get this working, and you know, like take a look at the source code or something like that to like really just make sure, because there's no good emulation for MK4, just not there. But I mean, I don't know like what else you go with. I mean, N64 version, I guess, but. I can't cancel that fast. That should hit him. It's such a freebie. I really hate doing it, but trying to get at least one run out of here. Oh, of course not. Okay.
Rain wins.
All right, let's try it one more time. Gets a little bit monotonous, or a lot bit monotonous. Headlocked if you're in the chat. I almost want to use the stick here. Headlock, if you're in the chat, let us know. Let us know how you did this weekend.
Fight. Wins. Fight. Finish him.
Boom. Smack.
Fatality. Fight.
Boop. And he sneaks the blade out there just fast enough.
Fight.
There we go. I actually went to the other side of her. See, he just started blocking.
Wins.
As I was like mashing out that spin.
Fight. Well done. Baraka wins.
Schling.
Fight.
The blade spin has like deceptively bad collision too. Oop.
Baraka wins. Fatality. Fight.
Ooh, almost started it there. But you saw what I was going for at least. Sudden death. Yeah, I mean we have a bunch of different releases, but a bunch of different games within each release. So I mean, I think it's going to be the same for every system. So. Collector's edition for PC? Okay.
Fight.
What kind of stuff does the collector's edition come with? I mean,
wins.
if everything is going to have crossplay eventually, then I would say yeah. But if you're like a PC gamer, it would make more sense. But if you're PS5 guy, Switch guy, I want to just go with that. I'd say really all depends on the cross compatibility.
Baraka wins.
Lobster Coco, yeah, Baraka loves that backhand. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity there. Not an easy setup.
Wins. Fight.
That really like overmodulated sound for the axe when it's on fire. There's the free sweep for it. You do have to like move forward just a little bit. Sorry about the garbling. It's just issue with the emulation.
Baraka wins.
I guess when doing
Fight.
the what would you call it? Load bypassing modifications. Beat me. Alright, we'll just do another one. I think we got him last time.
Baraka wins.
He's like, "Eee!" Like
Fatality.
he looks so like a mouse here.
Fight.
It's nice, very nice to hear this music at the right tempo. So that's the thing. Like the blade spin definitely should activate damage protection, which I believe it does in N64, and maybe even you shouldn't be able to get more than one in a combo. Or if you can get two, maybe like up to 3 hits. I think that's how it is as it stands.
Finish him. Baraka wins.
But he also should lose run, like Liu Kang's bicycle kick.
Fight. Well done.
Wow. See, like weird collision like that. Like I don't understand how that happens. And all of a sudden he has a counter for it. How did he miss?
Wins. Fight.
I got pushed back too far there. Ooh, that was risky. Can't do that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do out of that one. Yeah, this is tough. Tougher than I remember. Alright, should I do one more? You guys want to see me one more, and you can pick who I use here. Try to pick somebody who's like exclusive to this game though, so I'll jump around a little bit. So we got MK1 Raiden. Now, if there's any stage that you want to see, we can start off with too. And MK1 Kano. No Jax's arm rip Marcus. That would be way too many characters to have to like do like animations for the arms. But they basically just use a jump frame for the Baraka Impale. Cheap way out, but at least they got the fatality in there. And we got MK2 Jax. I think I only used it before as Shang. Alright, I'm gonna go with Kano. Alright, well, we'll just start with MK2 stages.
You are destined. Superb. Fight.
Alright, so he has that, and I don't know which way you have to go for the cannonball, but I'm probably not going to use it that much. I don't remember which direction I have to go. Weird, just won't do it. He has a quick crouching low kick. Not as quick as the previous version of this. Oh, he's got like a hang time on his uppercut. He's got really fast jabs too. He can hit like 3 of them because they kind of like cancel each other. Like look at how fast that is. Which again, there's no reason for that. There's also like no reason for them to record some of his animations. Like why? Like why bother? Like why bother doing? I mean, it's the same guy, you know. There it is. Man. Really, like just like gritty animation. That's right. If he hold block into it, he can still do the projectile out of it. That's right. He doesn't have like the headbutt. He's a really awful character.
Wins.
All right, well, screw that. Go one more. This will be the last one. And then I'll figure out how I'm going to do more of these. Now we'll go Jax.
Choose your destiny. Superb. Fight.
Let's see if I can do some multi-ground pounds. Oh, that's right. I can't. It's the way this controller is, so like I can't hold block, and now my block button becomes my low kick button. That is weird. Only when I'm holding it though.
Jax wins.
So yeah, I gotta find a different way to get that working. Because before it wasn't working at all. If I had it set up as like a PS4 stick. So I had to swap it to PC mode. Boom! That is a blood fountain.
Jax wins. Fatality. Fight.
My goodness. Weird.
Wins. Fight.
Oh, that's right. I'm holding the 2 buttons and it won't let me do it. Oh, what a menace. Alright, calm down. I don't know what it is. All right.
Wins.
So that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you for checking this out. A little bit of an odd stream, but I'll try to make something of this and keep going with my other stuff. Finished all the 1cc's for UMK3 the other night, so got to start editing those. I'll do those tomorrow, or at least the next one that I'm gonna post. So, but you want to check out our YouTube, and we got just tons and tons, like hundreds of tournaments and hundreds of individual streams between me, Mike, and anyone else who's ever streamed on us. So if you want, you can give us a look. Check me out on Instagram at UMKShock. I got a lot of video game collecting stuff on there, and I've been posting edits of the YouTube content that we've been doing recently. So, and then I think we got August 16th. We have MKNJ, next MK1 tournament that we're doing. So that's gonna be fun, but I have to double check and see if the date's been confirmed on that. I think I can do that right now. So, yeah, it looks like we're just waiting on confirmation for the 16th still, so that'll be that. And then we have MK2 Outer Haven tournament coming up, and that is on the 23rd. So that'll be fun. I haven't done one of those in it's over a month now, so check it out, and I'll try to keep the momentum going with this. So thanks everyone, and have a good night.